Hey guys, this is Awais. I just got out of work. It is storming hard out there. I don't want to run out of the car and go into my apartment just yet. I'm going to wait till the rain dies down. Wow, the weather's crazy this week. But I just wanted to make something clear and issue a retraction. So yesterday I was talking about Facebook and the issues that I was having with Facebook and how frustrating they were to me. So today I was actually able to get in touch with a representative from Facebook, and I was very appreciative of their help. So there was no malpractice going on. There was nothing sketchy going on. Actually, what had happened was I switched over the payment information. So I went from my credit card, because I was using my credit card to run all of the ads. Before, I was using my own personal money, and then I switched to the campaign bank account. So I switched to a debit card. And that transition didn't work out smoothly. There's a lot of issues there that I need to work on resolving. I'm probably going to have to run into the bank and make sure everything is okay. I was able to check my bank statement, and the funds that you guys have raised is still there, but for some reason the payment information wasn't linking to Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back over to my credit card. I'll figure out how we're going to make sure that I'm not spending too much of my personal money on this campaign, but yeah, so that was the issue. So because the bills weren't getting paid, that's why some of our posts weren't getting boosted. So they ended up saying that they were approved, but because that payment wasn't made, those posts were being held back. So that's exactly what happened. I feel extremely bad that I came up with this whole idea that there was some sort of malpractice going on, and so I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that we're clear that that is not what happened here, and that there is nothing shady going on with these elections. These are fair elections. At least in the respect of social media. There are other issues like the county line that are a whole nother ballgame, and we'll talk about that maybe later on in this vlog. But I just want to make that clear, and I'm going to go above and beyond to make sure nobody thinks that there was some sort of malpractice. So I did share that video to a bunch of pages. I'm going to reach out to anyone who engaged with that post and let them know that this was an issue that was resolved. It wasn't any malpractice on Facebook's part. And I'm going to do everything that I can to get this information out there. Nothing shady was going on in the social media space, at least to my knowledge. The representatives at Facebook were actually extremely helpful, and we were able to run ads today with success. So things are starting to look a lot brighter. We're still trying to get that campaign video up and the ad running on that. That hasn't been approved yet, but I feel a little more confident that there is a level playing field, at least on social media. And I just want to make that clear and get that message out to you as soon as possible. We're not here to spread conspiracy theories. I was just very frustrated about what was going on, especially leading up last 7 days before the election. Social media is going to be extremely important. So that was an overreaction on my part, but I'm going to try to make it up for that by kind of overcompensating in terms of getting the information out there that there was no malpractice via the social media. I'm going to personally reach out to people that had commented, that had engaged with that last video that I released, and make sure that they're aware nothing shady happened on the social media space. So I just wanted to give you that update. Thanks so much for following along with the vlog if you've been following along, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope that clarifies things a little. So thanks so much again for understanding. So I feel bad because today's vlog is really not that interesting. I did a lot of video editing. Basically, yesterday's vlog was 27 minutes long, right? So that's really long. And there was a lot of great stuff that was in there. And it wasn't spotlighted so much because unless you're watching the entire vlog, you won't see a lot of what we did. Like we responded to questions from the Ask Me Anything on Reddit. We did that in yesterday's vlog. We had a big discussion about the officer-involved shooting that happened in Newark, and those are things that I really want to highlight. So what I was doing today was I was kind of like just pulling those clips out of the vlog and just creating just individual videos that we can share because especially for the video regarding the officer involved shooting, that's something that I want to have a conversation about. Like I want this campaign to be a little different. I want it to be about actually connecting with the community and getting other people's opinions, because that's an issue that's very important to a lot of people. Just the issue of what's going on with our criminal justice system, with potential abuse of power, and police officers. Those are things that I want to have a discussion about, right? Because my opinion is one thing, but the thing is, if I get elected to office, I would be representing the Newark and Belleville area, which means I have to understand what your opinions are. So that for that reason, I think it's important for me to separate that video out into its own, so that we can try to get a discussion going on that. And that's something that I spent a lot of time today editing and making sure it kind of looked good and ready to be put out just individually. So that's something that we did. But yeah, and then I was able to crank out a lot of graphics. You're going to start to see those come up over the next few days. So yeah, we're going to keep this video short because right now it's actually 2 a.m. And I just had a really productive day of doing a lot of editing, doing a lot of graphic work, and just getting things ready for the next 5 days. So there's nothing too exciting. I did want to go over, the finances, but I think I'm going to do that during a time where I have the ability to sleep in a little, right? Because I do have work in the morning, and right now it's 2 a.m. But the thing with that video is I want it to kind of look really good graphically, right? Because we have a number ticker that we normally put in the corner, and I want to have a graphic where it kind of there's a minus sign, and you see the subtraction happening, and I just want it to look good. I want it to look good for you guys, because that's something that's important to me, just making sure that we spend a lot of time and energy making sure we do this right. And that'll also make it easier for you to kind of follow along with where our money's going. I mean, ultimately, the goal is to be 100% transparent. We're looking for, in this campaign, 100% transparency, an unprecedented level of transparency. So I want you to know exactly what we're doing. I want you to know where every single dollar that you paid is going to. Because we're really trying to push boundaries here, and we didn't raise a lot of money, and that's something that we do want to emphasize, because our goal was never to raise a lot of money. Our goal was to get our message out in a unique way, and to show people that this is possible, that what we're doing here is possible. We can use other tools, we can connect with people, we can share stories, we can have discussions. Those are the ways that we're going to win voters. It's not about how much money we're going to spend. It's not about getting people food and just trying to cozy up to people. No, that's not what we're trying to do at all. We're trying to prove that we're actually here to make a difference. And that's what separates our campaign from the rest. That's why, despite how little money we've raised, I feel confident. I feel, extremely confident that we're going to win this, because to me, it's not about the money. To me, money is kind of what you use when you're not feeling confident about your ideals and your values. Money is kind of that thing that puts you in front of people without really having to explain yourself. We want to explain ourselves. We want to be 100% transparent. We want to show you exactly what we're working on. We want to include you in becoming part of this process. That's the way we're planning on winning this. It's not about money for us, so that's something that's really important. But yeah, that's today. It's not 27 minutes like yesterday, so you get a break from having to watch that much. I get a bit of a break, although it's 2 a.m. I stayed up the same as late as I did yesterday, and this video is significantly shorter. So did I get a break, really? Who knows? But anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually my last day at work until the election, because I'm taking off on Friday. I'm taking off on Monday. I'm taking off on Tuesday as well. So that means I can actually sleep in a little after tomorrow, and that's gonna make my life a lot easier. Because literally last night I slept at 4 a.m., woke up at 8 a.m., didn't take a nap today. I drank a lot of coffee, but didn't take a nap. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much for watching.